Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
We will continue with reading of the verse 75 from Sri Bilapa Kusumanjali.
Sri Radha.
Sri
Radha.
O Shashi Mukhi, moon-faced girl, O Shashi Mukhi, moon-faced girl, when will we witness your ever fresh water sports with the Lord of your heart? And your friends, all together in your own sweet lake, which is filled with many lotus flowers and surrounded by singing birds and humming bees. Just as Krishna stole butter in his childhood, the gopis' clothes in his early youth, the gopis' hearts in his full youth, and finally Shri Radhika's heart, he went on by stealing her luster and her mood to become Gora and to plunder the storehouse of rasa and prema.
Just underline.
It's underlined. I desire the mercy of that thief. He personally blessed Sitanath Advaita Prabhu, saying, O Acharya, I am always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes in Vrindavan, and I will give you all spiritual bodies suitable for joining me in these Vrindavana pastimes.
Yeah. I will give you spiritual. Read again this one.
I am always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes in Vrindavana.
Underline.
Always.
This is Chaitanya. Devotees think he is living in Navadvip, Mayapur and Jagannath Puri. This is the very auspicious place. But you see, this is the reality. That his body is there, but where he is living? In Vrindavan. What we do for that? We cannot go inside Jagannath temple, but we go there. Mayapur you like to go. For what? But he is there only to meditate Vrindavan. And without meditating Vrindavan, we go for what? Understand.
I am always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes in Vrindavana.
Why he is living there? Teaching us. You live in Norway, you live in Germany, you live in Colombia, but always meditate in Vrindavan. How it can possible? When you will not go in Vrindavan, you cannot understand behind region of Vrindavan. Not like a tourist, we cannot understand Vrindavan. We need the association of Rasik who can bring enter to Vrindavan. One day I say you, I am going many times to Radhapur. But one time, before going, I went to see Mahanidhi Swami. I don't know how he knows me, but when he sees me, he gives so much love to me. I say, Maharaj, we come to listen from you, inspired for me to all my group, how to come to Radhakund and what see here, how to go in the Radha. Really, he says so nice things, so beautiful thing, 1 hour. I cannot explain. That day was the first day for me that really I took bath by his teaching, that really I took bath in that day in Radha. So he explains so beautifully to Radha. So beautifully he explained about Radha. Is a nothing. Is a love of Radha and love of Krishna. Who Krishna received 24/7. This love is Radha. Every moment is some pastime happening, and color is changing of Radha. Many things he says, what is not easy to understand without the mercy of Rasik Vaishnava. And so beautiful explanation, he explained so details about the Vaishnava and about the Radha. So I suggest everyone that time, when you go, you darshan to Anandas Babaji and Mahanidhi Swami. Then your trip will be successful. So without association, you cannot understand the behind reason. What is the reason why Mahaprabhu is so merciful to in our life. When I will see only Krishna, we will go to see him in Navadvip, Mayapur or Nilachal, Puri. And when you will see Radhika, you will take that mood and you will want to enter in Vrindavan. Sri Radha. That is his realization and teaching for us.
O Acharya, I am always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes in Vrindavana, and I will give you all bodies, spiritual bodies, suitable for joining me in these Vrindavana.
One is my material body. It cannot join in Vrindavan. If you want to come in Vrindavan, you need a spiritual body to join here. Without that, nothing will be clear to you. Read again.
I am always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes in Vrindavana, and I will give you all spiritual bodies suitable for joining me in these Vrindavana pastimes.
Wow. Then a spiritual body I will get the mercy. And when I will get this mercy of the spiritual body, then I can enter in. With material body we cannot. We will only imagine something, but we cannot enter there. Why I say to Mahanidhi Swami, he is a very rasik, because he joined with his spiritual body. He is an example to be in that. And he is living with his spiritual body. Although his body is from America, but he joined his spiritual body and living in Radha. You get the chance to sure listen. He is very merciful, and he will explain that if you have a little wish, greed will come for that. See the hidden path of devotion is also hidden path. If you have a desire for hidden path, not auto one, then hidden path means inner road of the village. And if you want to go to inner road of the village, then you need someone who is living in that village, who they can show you the real beauty of that hidden path. How beautiful is the village road, and what a beautiful sceneries are there. That's his hidden path. Highway is nothing, only the fast road. But hidden path is many things. But you need the help who is a villager, who is living in that village, and who relate with that road, and relate with the circumstances. They can see. We know only highway, that is the rituals. We know that to become devotee, although my negativeness, my ignorance is too much, passion is too much, and sometime I reach goodness and again back to the ignorance of passion. So up and down is happening. Maximum time where I am using that to calculate. When you will calculate, when you will start moving for this hidden path, you will know yourself. Who are you and why you come in this flesh of your body? To maintain your window and doors? Yes, I come for maintenance of my window and door. Okay. One window is broken, one door is broken, repair it. And when it will fix again, use it. That is the only job of me. Repairing and breaking. Repairing and breaking. Because if you use any door or window too much, it will sure break. It's the nature of the material thing to break it. It's nothing permanent, it's temporary. What is permanent, it never breaks. No. My material thing is also divine. How divine? You have many doors and windows. When you were a child, it was that time also there. When you become young, 14 years old, also that time there. You become 30 years old, also is there. And when you will come to 50 years, also it will be there. When you will become 60 years old, also it will be there. But it's a very noisy and very hard to move it. You don't know that. Slowly it becomes very noisy and very hard to move. Slowly it's not like that. What was in the 10 or 12, 14 years old. Now it's too much change coming there. Yes, that is right. Anything is changing, that is temporary. What is never changed, that is permanent. Please try to understand. Meditate in the permanent. What is their time also and this time. And when you will leave your body, your door and window, they will not go with you. But this, who is the first wife, soul, that soul will all going out. Right. Only first wife will go. All the 4 wives, 3 wives will not go. 4th wife is your body. He said, no. I cannot go with you to die with you. After that, I have no business with you because I'm body. You go as a soul, I will stay here. 3rd wife, your name, prestige. He said, no, I cannot travel with you when you're dying. It's better for me. I will live in this town or in my city, and I will marry again who has this qualification, good girl. I will marry with her, and I will find new husband. Second wife says that, sure, I will go with you till your burning house or incrimination place, and after that I will leave you because I have also my life. But one first backside one lady said, no, I am, and she was the first wife. She said, no, I will go. And who is that? So, only the thing who can travel with us is my soul. I love to my body only in the material, till the soul is there, they are very, very loving, very caring. Too many things you give, all is nothing. Your name and prestige, you do good things, then you will be recognized. Till your soul is in your body. And second wife is your family, your friends. They only go to the burning heart. They not go after that. But soul never leaves us. Because we are soul. That we forget to clean my door and window and flat. This is our condition. When this will understand, I every day remind this, but every day after 10 minutes we fall. Means by listening, I listen, but I know accept it because it's not for me. But one day we have to listen and understand it. Maybe in earliest we listen and understand, it will be better and helpful for me.
So I'm always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes in Vrindavana, and I will give you all spiritual bodies.
Why this pastime? You know that? You show your pastime to anyone? Take one pastime, your conjugal love, and show us picture. Because it's a material, you will not show it. Do it one day. And they are so merciful, they want to bring you yourself to show their pastime. In Nivritta Nikunja means confidential pastime, where they forget to wear the clothes even. That place. There is no privacy in between them, and there is no privacy of the Dasi to see it. But they are so respectful, they go out and see from the host that no field disturbance in their pastime. Why the story? Because when you are in your sarup, there is only this food to be more lusty for this, greedy for this, rati in this, mad for this. And this is the easiest way. What is whole life gives suffering to me, and now with your spiritual consciousness of your sarup, this will enlighten you by looking that path. Why? Because they are both divine. They only just doing this pastime to remove your conditional position, remove your marginal position, remove your independence. The moment, if you know the soul, what happens? You become independent. You become marginal. Your door and window is your condition. But the moment, by the grace of Radhika and his Dasi, if you got the Manjari Sarup and meditate in that, the condition cannot affect you. Because condition can be for the soul, but condition is never in the form. That to understand will take time without coming in form. Form will come, relation will come. Form will come, love will come. Form will come, feeling will come. Because this is not Mayabad. This is the real devotion will start. Before we are doing in the condition of no form. We know the soul, but this without form is what you will say. Start with Mayabad and searching for Mayabad. Soul, super soul, no soul form, no super soul form. Searching for the God. But here, Jesus is searching for his Father. That Manjaris are searching for Radhika. Because he has a form of Dasi, maidservant of Radhika. He never searched for God. He never searched for Krishna. He's only looking for Radha. Mother searched for his son. Friend search for his friend. There is no godness. No God searching. I like so much when Jesus say, I am your son, you are my father. It's the full meaning of all our rasic way. If you understand, this is the basic of Sarup. He fixed his Sarup and always he is living in love with his father. So the day you fix your Manjari Sarup, you fix with Radha. And then your devotion starts. Before, how you can devote when the light cannot devote to that light? If it's super light and this is smaller light, how it can devote to this life. It can devote, devotion can come. It's a life, no form. Alright? And this mother has a form and this baby has a form. So this baby is loving to mother and mother is loving to the baby. Natural. You don't understand this. And if you have no mother form, your form is only searching for man, or you will be a mother. Crazy. One mother has to search for the baby, not for the boyfriend. Then what is happening? He is not mother. And all the boys will become your baby. That is a mother. All the girls will become mother. That is a mother. Ramakrishna Paramhans is looking to her Sarda Ma, who is the wife of her mother. To his wife he is looking Ma. That is the devotion of mother. Anandamayi Ma is looking every place to Gopal. So this she become Anandamayi Ma. So who comes in the front of him, he see all Gopal. And she is the mother of everyone. This is divine vision. Only can come by divine practice, my dear. And that says Sambandha Gyan. Three things has to know. One is a Sambandha. If you have no relation, what you are doing for? Nothing, bogus. Funny life, ego will be there because you have no Sambandha. Ego will dance so much that you cannot imagine. You cannot run away from the ego when the relation is not there. You see the Radharani, she has no ego. She is worried or fearful about her mother-in-law. How she can keep the ego. She is worried about her sister-in-law. She is worried about all the neighbors. And then she has to do love. Why? Because love is more deep for him. Because she is fixed with his lover. And she gets the chance every day to meet with his lover. She knows find the circumstances how to meet. After so much difficulty, they are God. Why they have a difficulty? They create the difficulty. They not I create difficulty. They create the difficulty to see the intense love. They create, Krishna create difficulty. How she can escape in this difficult circumstance? That has to know. They want to teach us. You talk about difficulty. I have so much business, so much this. You have no difficulty. They have a very difficulty. You have nothing to go to bring the water from 5 kilometers. She has to go to bring the water because they have no sweet water. she has to go walk 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers every day to bring the water. You see? She is going. What difficulty you talk? 10 minutes water not come in your bathroom. Then you open the tap and everything and then water falls down. And all are suffering. You are not conscious to close it even. Difficulty. You create difficulty for others. Difficulty. In difficulty, love not listen difficulty. They become mad. They cross all the difficulty for lover. That is the beauty. Jesus' life was not difficult. He was normal, very comfortable life. He has no time to dress his clothes, my dear. He has no time to save himself. Not that he wants to show that he don't want to show, but he has no time for that. He has no time to dress himself. He's so mad in love. So mad in love. No time. He can do more if he will put his time for saving. He said, forget, go on. No clothes broken, forget, go on. I have to serve with my love. This is love, yaar. When Radharani forget everything, she is ready to tolerate. He never say, oh Krishna, you not make my life easy. We are God. I am goddess, you are God. After that you make so much difficulty in life. We are conjugal lover, we are husband and wife, and I am so much difficulty to see you, meet you. He said, bhai, this is my desire to do that. Why? Because we are conjugal lover. We are the husband and wife. I never relish something new in that way. Every day, no restrictions, no problem. Every day we can do what we like. But in difficulty, to create the circumstances favorably, never we do this. And this my persons, my expansion create difficulty from us, and then we want to come over from that. I make him to forget that I am a God. I make myself forget that I am a God. I become the cowboy. I become your gardener. And you become the queen of Vrindavan. After queen you have so many difficulties, you imagine? The sweetness they want to show, and we are not ready to see this. Is not surprising. You will not find any place. I challenge you, out of Vrindavan, if you find this, sure, do it. And if you not find, again and again you have to come to Vrindavan to relish this. One day Sadhu Maharaj will not there. but other will hear you. Maybe in Hindi, then you have to translate to understand in English. They will talk in Bangla, you have to keep the translator to understand that. But the non-realization will come without understanding and moving in this flow. Land in Vrindavan, try to flow in this way and try to realize it. Not that you are flying still, or you are living in Italy, or living in America. You will never understand this. You have to land here. You have to live here. And you have to go in to understand. Sri Radha. Sorry, I'm a crazy. Go on.
I am always absorbed.
Absorb. Absorb. Understand this English word. It's not Hindi, but absorb. Absorb. Not absorb other place, yeah. Please. I request you, for some days, absorb. Then see the result of this absorbing. Go in. One is a tourist, one is a researcher. Who absorb? Researcher absorb, and tourists only look. And they go on. Then again they look and go on. These are the tourists. And the researcher who want to go in, they absorb and they want to go in to understand. Absorb. Researcher will absorb. Tourists will watch only. Right? English word is okay. Use rightly or not?
Yes.
Arey, Siddha Baba. Siddha words. Words are meaningful. He is not writing to sell the book. Many are writing that they can sell the book. He is writing not to sell this book. I'm telling you, you cannot get it. They stop it printing this book. How difficult they search and find out with the high prices. You cannot imagine. This book are not available. Because I'm a crazy, I share with them, then person wants to take it, but they know I absorb that. You have to absorb that. Only keeping book will not understand. Absorb in that. Research this. Sri Radha. Go on.
I am always absorbed.
Always. I say only observe. Always observe. And see this? If you don't like practical 10 days. I say practical 1 week. But always observe. That is spiritual life. There is no chance to enter other feelings. Radhe. Go on. And you will say, I am talking this for your teaching. No, I am talking for myself. That I have to do this, always observe. Always observe. Sleeping, kaka, pee-pee, sitting, taking TV, phone, talking, every time observe. Observe yourself. One point. Because we have a practice to absorb in many points. This not this, this not this, this not this, this not this. So many projects are there. But here come for one point and absorb. See that? And unfortunately, if you want to absorb in other place, there is no chance much here. But if you go to Germany and America, many circumstances will come for different directions. Unfortunately, here no chance is there. So why not to do it?
The lock is on the doors.
And gate is also locked. Karuna, viral mercy is also there. All is been favorable, na? See that? Radhe.
I am always absorbed in my blissful, luscious pastimes
Yeah,
in Vrindavana,
yeah.
and I will give you all spiritual bodies.
I will give my body a spiritual body. To whom? One place, Radhika. I will give you my spiritual body. To always in yourself. Because this is your gift. Body, Krishna not create. He create the soul. But you give the form. So now this is Krishna, soul. I can give my life to you, but I will not give this body for you, because this body is given gift of Radhika. So forget to think for my body to enjoy Krishna. He is gifted by Radhika. So you have no chance to talk on my body. And I will not give this spiritual body to anyone, only to Swami. I can give my life to you, because the soul you give, can give you back. This is the meaning of Manjari. He says, I can give my life to you, but this body is gifted by Swami, that I cannot give you. You want to kiss me, embrace me, anything you want to do, but sorry, I cannot do, because this is not given by you. Swami gave me, and I have to serve to her. This is the beauty of a spiritual body, that your desire will finish to give to others for your sense enjoyment, and if you give, then your spiritual body will vanish. You come again in your material body. Understand? Sri Ram, tomorrow. Clear or not clear? Clear. But when I will understand and realize it, and I will be always
absorbed.
I am learning many English words. I now read Hindi book. Why? Then my English will become more weak, because my English is very poor. In school time I was not a good student. So I never prepared nicely myself. Now I am learning. Now my time to listen and learn. So maybe sometime I do mistakes in grammar and many things. So excuse, see the feelings and the meaning of that. But if you change other word and then you feel it's not beautiful, but feelings I give there. I don't know the English words too much. So I can speculate and put something to flow. This is not, I never prepared anything here. It's a Guru Kripa which flows to me and I share. This is the must. And this is your mercy you inspire. I have nothing. I am just a instrument. Srinath. Rasma inspired me, she inspired me, and it comes to me to share it. Radhe Radhe.
She is inspiring to all, the real Rasama.
Rasma is the name of her, right? Why you identify yourself? Rasma is the name of my Swami, right? Radhika is the name of the Swami. Gopika is the name of Swami. Everything is the name is connected with Swami. And she is the only teacher for Sharanagati. She is the teacher. Because she is real Sharanagati. Who is the best teacher? Who do by his example Mahaprabhu said, and he teach. The Radhika is the best teacher. Why? She is example of Sharanagati. No one you can see like Sharanagati, like her.
Radhikar prema guru ami shishinata.
You see? Prema Guru, Radhika. Many things. That has to research. When you move this way, then many things will come. So Prabhupada said, slowly. What, Maharaj?
You will reach altogether the ultimate goal.
And what is ultimate goal? Prem Paryojan. With always in loving, because to reach to Radha. And from her eyes, from her feeling, her behavior, see Krishna and try to understand. Clear crystal got to him. Real divineness of them. Where there is no hiding purpose. From my side also we have to be no hiding. Then they no hide anything. When I hide from them, they hide from us.
Radhe Radhe Go.